Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
I'm Gary.
And today we're going to talk about Elon Musk and Vladimir Putin.
Ooh, yes. What's their relationship like?
I'm sure it's very close and personal.
Yes, indeed.
Personal?
Poison.
I'm Russian too.
Your Russians, I think, kind of hit the East Coast there really hard.
Darling.
So, there's...
Where Curly meets Natasha.
Moose and squirrel. Like I said, I read all the comments, and there were a number of folks in the comments that were talking about whether Elon Musk paid off Trump's debts to Putin and Russia. What those debts are, I'm not entirely sure of.
And I hear that story and I just go, whatever. Like Putin cares about. Putin's got as much money as Musk does. It's just not documented.
Yeah.
So paying off your debts for Putin is kind of like, tipping the valet. It's like big deal. No, not a big deal or anything along those lines.
Well, I think where the commenters are going with that was, does Elon Musk own Trumpy? So does Trump own Elon Musk?
My point is, money is the least of Putin's concerns.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Putin. He doesn't care about getting paid back. What he wants are the favors that he
wants those paid back.
Yeah, exactly. If I gave you money, I'm expecting you to get this stuff done. If you don't get it done, here's your money back. That's not what he agreed to. He wants those results.
Yes. So the whole ending the Ukraine war on my terms,
right?
Ending those sanctions that are hurting my economy.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at Elon Musk's relationship with Putin for entertainment purposes only. You want to start?
Yeah, I want to do this one.
Okay.
Because Elon. Will Tesla be the official vehicle of the Russian Olympic team?
It might be.
In 2026.
The Chinese would not be happy.
Okay, mystery moon secrets. Foundation of the reading. Well, there's clandestine stuff going on involving discussions. Are Putin and Musk, are they part of the New World Order, the new ruling elite class that's going to rule the world? Yeah, I would say that they're in negotiations over that.
There's that damn Page of Pentacles.
Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Underneath it all, it's money, sure, but it's the messaging about, it's like how they're going to control economies. Okay, so for instance, Elon Musk is all about crypto.
Yep.
And I think Putin would say, okay, I'm all about this, with bricks and stuff like that.
That's exactly
where undermining the dollar.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going when you were throwing those.
How do we undermine the dollar and replace it with a new currency, bricks, crypto, or something along those lines? And that's exactly what we're talking about. The Hierophant here is governments trade using the U.S. dollar.
Yeah,
oil is purchased using the U.S. dollar.
You got the Fed controlling.
Is that money. Not the best card for that part right there?
Indeed.
How do we change the currency? How do we get rid of the U.S. dollar and create star currency here, pentagram currency, that the international community is going to use, and this is our plan going forward. But there's logistical nightmares with doing this. Because in some ways, in order to do this, you have to crash economies. And that's what Elon Musk keeps telling us, that the economy's going to crash. The economy's going to crash. You can't just borrow like this. You're going to be trillions of dollars in debt. So what is Trump going to do? First thing he's doing, he's trying to give tax breaks to billionaires so that the economy crashes, so that Elon has an excuse to implement this plan that he's coming up with. And you better believe Putin's involved in deciding that plan going forward.
This could also be the Federal Reserve looking at this. Holy Christ.
Yeah, to me... Yeah. Outcome is the Knight of Cups. They have an agreement. I think that these two have an agreement on how they're going to go forward with it. They're aligned. They are financially, morally, ethically, but they're aligned with each other on how they want this thing to go forward. That's my vibe on it. Again, Elon has Starlink, which Russia has used as well as Ukraine has used as part of their war. but I think this is more financial. This isn't just like a, Starlink, the official GPS of the Russian military.
Yeah.
It's beyond that.
Well, I also think, just coming down real quick, since we're talking about Elon's relationship with Putin, Elon Musk is probably an absolute nightmare person to deal with.
He would be annoying.
You almost got to feel sorry for Putin in some respects.
Insufferable. I would imagine Musk is insufferable.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. It's something sufferable if it's insufferable. Yes, insufferable. He's sufferable in many ways.
So yeah, great. He's like the thing that wouldn't leave. If you remember that Saturday Night Live sketch, right? Oh, yeah. Elon, it's really late here. I've got a country to run. I really got to get to bed. Oh, it's okay. That's all right. I'll just sit here. You got food in the fridge? You can't get rid of him. Trump's finding that problem too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
it would be like Elon just has no social skills, no social graces, that type of thing, and just oblivious. What do you mean you want me to do? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Okay, so I'm going to keep going with your reading. So if it's financial and it's a crash the economy and kind of introduce a cryptocurrency, will they be successful in that? Okay. Is that what their goal is? Are they going to be successful crashing the U.S. economy and replacing it with crypto? Okay, foundational reading is a fool. Yeah, we're off on a new journey. Yep. This is definitely not one that we've ever gone on before.
Hope you don't walk off the cliff there.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder who the little white dog would be.
That's Elon.
Oh.
Yay!
I thought that was Elon just getting ready to take the U.S. economy off a cliff.
Elon thinks this is Elon, but this is really Elon.
I wonder if he should have like a flea collar. Probably infested with little critters. Okay, so crossed challenge is the Four of Swords. You really should think about what's going to happen when you take the U.S. the biggest economy on the planet and try and cripple it,
crash it
to the point where going crypto makes sense.
It
right?
really makes you wonder if they thought this all the way through.
Well, as you have said, your spouse has said that MAGA never plays the tape all the way through.
No, let's be really clear here. Putin, if they crash the economy, Putin and Elon are fine. They're going to be fine because they're like billionaires. They're hundreds of billions of dollars of net worth. They'll be fine. Everybody else will have to bulldoze. The analogy they use is like wanting to build a new house and bulldozing the old house so that you can build a new one. Thing is, Elon and Vlad have other houses they can go live in. You and I, you just bulldozed our house. We're going to be living in the mud, and we'll be lucky if we had a tarp to put over the hole in the ground that we live in. Because we have it tough.
At least you have a hole in the ground.
Yes, now to the Four Yorkshiremen.
That's right. Now, we used to live in a rolled up newspaper in the bottom of a lake. Okay, so underneath it all, the Five of Cups, not happy. Underneath is not happy with the results of this.
Yeah.
This is, and whether this is.
Did you ask if they were going to be able to get this thing going?
Yeah, I think the question was, will they be successful?
Yeah, partially.
Yeah,
it's not going to go the way they think it's going to go.
Yeah, exactly it. That there's going to be a lot of people unhappy with the direction this goes.
Yes. Ooh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yes. Yes. Perhaps you should have spent a little more time thinking instead of just walking us all off a cliff.
If everybody in the world is poor, they're going to stop stealing from each other and they're going to start stealing from you. Mm-hmm. If you've got food, they're coming for it.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the points I made to someone in the comments is, there's 300 million of us and there's 3 of them.
Right.
So
they'll run out of bullets eventually.
It's just Elon Musk, there's 300 million people that you are going to negatively impact their lives, roughly, and they're gonna come looking for you.
Yeah.
Your little compound, and to Dave's point, Yeah, you could defend yourself for a little while, but it's like, the zombie horde, the zombie apocalypse is coming for you. They know where to find you.
Hey, you got your magician card finally.
Yeah, finally, yeah.
Only a reading
now
rate.
I get it. So, will they be successful in this? They in the past, it's just Elon has been able to be very successful in bringing companies forward, like Tesla. Of course, he's also been successful in completely crashing companies like Twitter. So, but hey, I guess in this case, it's, hey, crypto is the way of the future. Look at all these great things it can do.
For me,
It can launder money and make you very anonymous.
By the way, check out Twin Tarot on Blue Sky.
Blue sky, smiling at me.
we have a Blue Sky account.
Yeah, we haven't posted anything. You can check it out and see a whole lot of nothing.
Twin Tarot at Blue Sky. I'm sure Gary will post up stuff.
You'll see a picture of me. Yay, you guys. Current situation with this whole futzing around with our economy, trying to crash it. There are agreements in place. They're negotiating. Trump's overseeing these negotiations. I'm sure, as Davis mentioned, all of the American oligarchs are fine.
Trump is such a non-issue at this point. He's kind of like the flavor added to the water, but the guy's actually growing the grapes and making the wine.
It could be a situation where Elon is lobbying. He's saying, Trump supports this. This is what Trump wants. We gotta go.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Elon's running around, jumping around like an idiot on this thing. He is literally running around like he's the president of the country.
Yeah, he is doing that.
He's like a hyperactive kid in the candy shop.
I'm the president's wingman.
Yeah, I could do whatever I want. I'm gonna look in here, and you guys need to do this, and you guys need to do that. It's like, who let this hyperactive 6-year-old loose in the candy shop? Get him out of here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so we've got agreements going on. They're negotiating. They're looking at things. Overarching energy is 3 of Cups. They'll celebrate when it happens.
Yeah, it makes it seem like that they're gonna be successful in implementing this. It may not go like they, 2 to 3. I wonder if we get the 4 of Cups next. Get the 5 under.
Oh no, I got worse than that. I got the Queen of Wands. Lesson to be learned is there are so many moving parts in this economy that deliberately crashing it is not in anyone's best interest.
It could also be that you have to end the war in Ukraine first before they can start initiating. Because this also used as a Ukraine card with your sunflowers and such. Interesting. So Russia's economy right now is in shambles because of sanctions, because of the Ukraine war.
Yep.
If you stop the Ukraine war, Russia's economy can start recovering, and then you can start implementing this. Nothing takes off until the war in Ukraine is resolved and the sanctions come off of Russia.
That's a very interesting point. Because you're lifting the sanctions off of Russia. Vladimir is going to be able to actually start, generating some reserves again,
selling oil to the rest of the world and making money. Yeah.
And of course, that's Trump's promise: is gas is going to be $1.50 a gallon for everyone as soon as he takes office. So the Russians may glut the market, and with the sanctions, we don't have to. We could start participating in the cheap oil the way India and China have over the last few years.
Yeah, but it also depends what OPEC does. OPEC and Russia were cutting back on production because Trump asked them to, and that caused oil prices to spike.
Lovely.
Yeah, and why would they produce more when they can get more money per barrel?
Outcome: Ace of Cups. A lot of people getting very emotionally charged about this.
You got the ace, the 2, the 3, and the 5.
Well, and the Magician, which is
it's got a cup prominent in front of
the beginning of this journey. You got the 0, the 1.
They're passionate about this. They really want this thing done.
Yeah, that's clearly it's but the underlying energy is, holy God Almighty, what you're going to do to the average Joe person.
Yeah,
and with Trump, getting reelected is no longer the problem, so he can go ahead and do it. But it's what they say is it's the economy, stupid, is one of the biggest things about getting elected or reelected, is making sure the economy is in good shape. And destroying the economy is not a great way to keep it in good shape.
Part of what makes a good leader is empathy, and Elon does not have empathy.
No.
Putin does not have empathy.
No.
Trump does not have empathy.
No.
These are not good leaders.
No.
And they don't care about the consequences. They literally are let's break some eggs and make an omelet for ourselves. Oh, you guys are hungry? Well, you can eat the shells when we're done. There's some nutrient values in that.
Lovely.
Yeah. What would be the one force? What's going to push back against this?
Okay.
Yeah. You can see that they want to do this. What's going to be the thing that is pushing back, the challenging to this? It's the nightmare that it's going to cause people, the anxiety it's going to cause people. There's your 5 of Cups, people that are impacted by this, which is 90% of the population. It's also international too. It's not just the United States or Russia. It's international. What about the little guy? The little guy is going to suffer big time from this. And a pyramid. When you look at a pyramid, you focus on the point on the top. That's what makes the top of the pyramid is like a Ponzi scheme. You want to be at the top. But guess what? 90% of the pyramid is the base building it up. And if you don't have the support of the base, there's no pyramid, there's no top to be on top of.
Right.
It's going to come collapsing down. There's going to be governments. There'll be a change. The 3 of Wands and the Hierophant. This is going to be a lot of anxiety for governments, and there'll probably be a lot of change in the governments for the people suffering with this. So will they enact it? They're going to try. Will they succeed? Somewhat. Will there be pushback from the average person? Yeah.
Definitely.
Look no further than the French Revolution if you want to find out how this all plays out.
Mm-hmm.
Let them eat cake. Marie.
It was technically a bread, but yeah. They're the.
If you said let them eat bread, people are going to put things in the comments to you that you got the quote wrong. So you might as well just remember what pop culture is taking.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a pop culture take on it. There is some speculation that it's not exactly what she said.
That I was there.
Okay, she said there. Okay.
She said it in French though, so I don't know what she said.
Oh.
I told her to say it in English, and she just looked at me like she didn't understand what I was talking
Google
about.
Translate was.
So I said it louder and slower. Say it in English.
Yeah,
Such an ugly American. Of course it did. She knew what I was talking about.
Thank you so much. I think we're done here.
We're done. We should probably, if we had editing skills, we'd edit this part out.
Yeah, but we don't.
So we will only offend the French aristocrats from the 1800s.
Okay.
With this.
Thank you for watching this nonsense. We really appreciate it. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. I'm not expecting a lot of thumbs up on this one. Leave a comment. I read them all, and I respond to as many as I could possibly can.
Yeah, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everyone.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, sorry about that. It's a mulligan.
All right, give him a secret card.
Here comes the secret card. Whoops.